Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. So we are on day 4 of our pre-op diet. For the next 3 days, I'll be switching over to clear liquids and full liquids. So clear liquids is water, tea, coffee, jello, popsicles, broth, and then we have full liquids, which is yogurts, puddings, milk, protein shakes, and creamy soups. So this morning I'm going to have a protein shake, and then I'm going to mix in this little guy. I love these coffees. It's Death Wish coffee. It's an instant little mix. So I'm going to add those two together, and then I will let you know what I end up having for a little snack. All right, see you soon. Hello my friends, it is lunchtime. So I am going to have a little chicken bone broth, and then I have these millie, these little millies. Oh, they add so much flavor to it. So I'm gonna have both of these together, and then I'm gonna perk it up a little bit with some Isopure, because this has, I believe, 25 grams of protein. Yeah, this has 25 grams, and then this has 10. So that should be perfect. All right, I'm gonna let that steep with the little tea bag inside of it, and then I will have lunch. All right, friends, so I'm a little snacky, and I'm going to make myself some greens, and I'm gonna mix these two together. They're super, super good. And then I have a little bit of oat milk and water mixture in here. So for dinner, I'm actually going to have these little leftover burrito bowls, and then it said that I can dilute this with a little bit of broth and make it more slushy. So I think I'm just gonna do that. I'll use one of these tortilla ones. It's the spicy tortilla. I'll make the broth out of this and then pour it in here. I mean, it does have yogurt inside of it, but it's okay. So I think I'm gonna do that for dinner. And then, oh, I wanted to show you this. I ended up finding these delicious little snackies, and they literally just melt right in your mouth. And I wanted to show you. So there are these. They are the Gerber baby snacks, and this is apple strawberry, and it's 25 calories for a half a cup, and 6 grams of carbs, 0 protein, 0 fat. But these little things have been a lifesaver because, oh, my ring light just turned off. Sorry, guys. So these have been a little lifesaver because they're just like these little snackies. They just like dissolve right in your mouth. And I think these are gonna be good post-op as well. And they have a decent flavor. Like I don't think I'd get this flavor again, but I would try another flavor. Another baby food thing that I got was their teethers. So they're these, and these have, for 4 of them, is 30 calories, and the total carbohydrate is 7 and 0 protein. So they have like rice flour, which what makes it dissolve, but in these little packets, 2 come in here, and 2 is fine, so don't judge me. So these are actually really fun. They dissolve right in your mouth. It kind of feels like a chip or a cracker, but I don't really taste the peach and the banana. Maybe the banana filling, like it feels like banana, but it definitely does not taste like banana. Like you could probably dip this in hummus and you wouldn't even notice. It feels kind of like a chip, but it dissolves into nothing in your mouth. So I've really been liking these. All right, I will see you for dinner. All right, guys, we are back for dinner, and I am going to make the tortilla broth. And then it still has like all the cilantro and stuff in there. Man, this was so good. This would be really good for all stages. Well, not clear liquids, obviously, but like the thicker soups that you can strain. All right, so I was able to thin it down even more. It's pretty thin. So here we have it. Let me taste it. Oh, that yogurt. I was nervous about the yogurt being in there, you know? But the yogurt really adds to it. And then you can taste the cilantro and then the herbs from the tortilla soup. All right, that is dinner. Just a little soup for tonight. And that wraps up day 4. I will see you tomorrow, my friends. We are on day 5 of our pre-op diet. So I have today some mushroom coffee. This is really, really good. Today, I'm just gonna mix in my protein with my mushroom coffee. All right, see you soon. You guys, here's another little wizard recipe. And bear with me because I know these things sound really weird, but it turns into mush in your mouth. And I will show you what I'm snacking on. No judgments. I love nachos. I love cheese. And I have a naughty craving and I don't want to go too naughty. I used 1 tablespoon, this little scooper of water. And then I added 9 grams of Isopure, unflavored, mixed it up, and I made a nacho cheese that is protein. And look at this consistency. Like, not a bad consistency. This will be just fine because it's technically like a creamy soup, and I can have creamy soups. And I can't have chips, but I told you about these guys. And these are banana peach, but you cannot taste the banana peach. So I'm gonna act like it's a chip. You guys probably think I'm nuts. But these little guys, they dissolve right in your mouth. It's like, I don't know, it's like rice paper. But I did the macros on it. So for this little cup of cheese, this is like 4 ounces. And then these are just 2 little wafers. So for this, it is 83 calories, 10 grams of protein, 6.9 carbs, and 1.7 fats. And I'm supposed to be watching my fats, so this is perfect. But we dip it in. It looks like a little nacho cheese, and I'm gonna taste it. Makes you feel like you're eating a chip, but it just dissolves into just nothingness. Oh my goodness. Okay, girl. Now I taste a little bit of sweetness. But it tastes really good against like the cheese for some reason. Is that why they drink like wine with cheese? Oh my God. I'm so stinking clever. This is so good. You guys. I would open my mouth and prove it to you, but it's like dissolves into nothing. But you get the flavor of a cheese and it actually feels like you're eating a chip. This is so good for your mental health. And 10 grams of protein. I'm down. I love these things. This is gonna be perfect for my little snacky. All right, you guys. And you don't even have to really chew. Wow. All right, I'm done. Wizard recipe down. All right, see you for lunch. Hello, my friends. We're back for lunch and for dinner because I actually have company coming over right now and I don't think I'm gonna be able to film the rest of the day. So I wanted to show you what I'm gonna prep for lunch and then for dinner. I have 2 things that I'm going to blend. I have an extra burrito bowl that I had made. I'm gonna blend that, add some broth and make it more soupy. And then I made a bunch of vegetable soup. So I'm going to blend that into a creamy consistency so I can eat that. So I'm gonna get this all ready and then I will show you what it looks like. And this is the burrito bowl that I added some of that tortilla soup broth, and I'll be having that right now for lunch. And I'll probably have about half of that. This will be good for today and tomorrow's dinner. This is the vegetable soup. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. Welcome to day 6. Oh my goodness, guys. So I have breakfast and I wanted to try out the oatmeal for today because I was told I could have oatmeal and cream of wheat. And I ended up making some oatmeal. I'm gonna try to blend it with a little bit of oat milk, and I'm gonna put some brown cinnamon sugar syrup in it to sweeten it. Let's do a little over 1/4 cup. Okay, oh, that looks good. Yeah, that looks perfect. Look at that. That is awesome. All right, let's try it. So this is kind of, yep, look at that. That is, it's like it made an oat milk. That's satisfying. It's like an oatmeal smoothie. I love that. So this is going to be breakfast. I'm going to also show you what I'm gonna have for lunch and for dinner, just in case I can't get back on. So broth and a green smoothie is for lunch. And then for dinner, I showed you yesterday how I made the vegetable soup. I am going to just eat the other half of that because I did have some of that last night. So that is what I'm gonna have today. I will try to take some pictures of it and insert that if I can't get back on and say hi. Good morning, my friends. Oh my goodness, guys, we made it through the pre-op diet and tomorrow is surgery. Wild. That is wild. I actually didn't think it was that bad. I mean, if you were on Ozempic and you're gonna go into this, it's gonna be easy breezy. Like, I didn't feel like I was without anything. There were a couple times, like I said, I craved some naughty things, but I think I made it work, guys. I think I get some stars for that. But today is all liquids. So this was the whole point of doing the pre-op diet this way, was to work my way up to being able to tolerate just liquids by going through the puree stage, by going through the full liquids, and now we're into just liquids. So what that means is I can't have any soups that have chunks in them. So we know that liquid diets are kind of different for everyone, but my liquid diet, so look into my book, the day before surgery, liquid diet only. That means protein shakes, water, juice, broth, milk, yogurt without fruit, Jell-O, and anything that dissolves in your mouth. Now, because I still have Ozempic in me, I am going to keep it pretty light. And today we'll just do exactly what's on the menu, which is protein shakes, water, juice, broth, yogurt. So I am gonna have some protein coffee. These two, my faves, I'm gonna have that. And then for lunch, I made a bunch of broths. I just got those ready for me because I wasn't sure how everything was gonna go down and how I'm gonna be feeling. So I went ahead and just did that ahead of time. So I'm gonna get my protein coffee mixed up and then I will see you for lunch. All right, guys, bye-bye. Hello, my friends, it's lunchtime. And my dad actually made some beans. So he makes these delicious homemade beans and he always has a ton of broth inside of it, and I call it his bean soup. And he puts bell pepper, jalapeno, onion, spices, I mean, everything in there. It's just so good. And so he ended up making me some broth out of it. And what we did was we did smash the beans. So I got some of the beans in here, but we strained them out in the sieve so that it just left us with the liquid. And that's what I'm gonna be having for lunch. And then I'm not gonna eat all of this, so depending on how much I have left, I might actually have this for dinner as well because it smelled so good when he was cooking it. And then he made me extra, so I'll be able to have that too. There's just something so comforting about a homemade broth. Yummy. So I will be having that for lunch. I will see you for dinner. Alrighty.